Yeah. As this platform is, can't deny how good its features are. Oh, brown bear. So say, one shot. Doing better, Alyssa Swift. Also hope the pop-out chat's not frozen again. Shouldn't be. Alright, I guess while we're here, I'll show you our new home. I think if I didn't start streaming, I probably would have gone to Shaden Hall and bought a home there. Maybe the cat would have asked me to do something as well. Right by the gate. Yep, so because we're so filthy rich, I was able to fully furnish it before I even step foot inside. Oh, it's gold. Ah, food. Good. Yeah, the teleport home actually puts me in about here-ish, I think. I'm not sure if I was in range. I don't think I was in range of the drawers, which is why I don't think I can really use it. But, like, maybe I was here. It was like, wasn't. I was like exactly the spot where in range of absolutely nothing. Whatever implications this has on stream, I'm gonna alt tab, make sure the chat's working. Yeah, it's working. Aha! Hello. Alt tabbing is unstable as always.
Go.
Yes, I figured out this was. You know that one, I think it was Mages or Fighters Guild guy that said he goes out to mine ore every now and again? This is his horse. He just leaves it here. I don't know why there's another horse down in Shaden Hall, though. Alright, oh, it starts at the stables. Alright, what I didn't tell you in the big Discord recap was how high my stats are now. Call the bus. I have 1,024 magicka and 973 fatigue. Which means it's 4 by 570, 806ers. And my health is constantly regenerating at 4 points per second. So, yeah, I'm pretty hard to kill right. Yeah, I'm pretty powerful. These buffs. Cost like 2,000 magicka to cast them all at once, but whatever. Hello. I actually caught in the wave orb. You can see Vanilla Combat Enhanced is way faster. Drop his weapons. He shouldn't have done that. The mod that specifically stops him from dropping weapons. Wonder where his weapon went. I think it's clipped inside the deer. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, like that cave, that was like about where I teleported back to home, I think, in my last play session. Because this bit of dirt path right outside town is what I had yet to walk on.
Speed.
So, oh right, combat skills. I haven't really taken a good look at my stat sheet, but 92 personality, 62 luck, almost 100 strength, or over 100 intelligence, probably over 100 willpower too. Speed's boosted by like 20, so it should be like 88, I guess. Yeah, we just need to advance block. I'm considering doing the Everscamp method, because the last 5 levels of heavy armor I used Everscamps to train, just like I did light armor on stream. Athletic, acrobatics is pretty close, security, so speechcraft or athletics will be the last ones to hit mastery, or I don't know which one. Hi. Stand by. I go on this pattern, you know. So I kind of want to show you too far down the fork, so I'll follow it. Yeah, I gave up there. I'll get to later. I want to give you just like a quick rundown of the whole wilderness path. So, oh boy, is it long. It's not as many locations as the one north of Bruma, but it's arguably longer. So he's out onto the Orange Road, I think. Yeah, the Orange Road. Neat. Don't know if there are any foresters ahead, so I'm not going to use the spell. Alright. It makes deer hunting so much easier. path we've been on before. As mentioned, we go over there. There is an Elliot rune over there. This was the cave with the thick vampire hunter in it. And then last session I just followed down this path. There's a few forks, two of them loop to each other. I think one empties out onto the main road, and then the other one... not really the entire path, but I'll run down a little bit of it. And by a little bit, I mean probably like half of it. I want to show the length of this. Also train athletics. Hooray! Alright, so first fork, I tend to just go up, stay on the mountain. Oh yeah, some of the bears, I don't know if I can even find the bodies, but when you do this, you swing to the right, and that knocks the bears clean off the cliff, and I've had to scramble to get some pelts before they fall off until that bear. There's probably like another 3 bears I killed in this path before that one, and their bodies are just gone. I'm kind of curious if... I was debating how I was going to do the buffing on stream, because as you can see, it takes a while to fully buff. Ultimately I hotkeyed it, but I was thinking of either dropping some buffs for on stream, or maybe attempting to combine some more into a single buff, even though it would be absurdly expensive. Yeah, we got pretty high up here. Really high up here. Well, this is about why I noticed a little, subtle... little bit of... it's... actually, I'm blanking on what to call it, but as you can see, the arms are shaking. And for a second, I thought... actually, for a while, I thought this was like a bug. But no, this is actually like a subtle bit of detail that they put in. Or when you're in pretty cold areas, or at least far north enough, your character is actually shivering from the cold. This is Mary's Mortal Shrine. You can't do this, because to do the Mortal Shrine, we have to complete every other Daedric Shrine quest first. He is the last one, and will always be the last one. Yeah, I think I'll just go to Lip Santarn, and then I'll turn around. Or teleport around at... you decide if I should run back or teleport back. By that point, you'll get a sense for how long it's been. Whether you want to suffer running through hills again, or just loading screen through the hills. Alright, so here, I feel like it's a good point to show. So, curve's back, but you can go... there's no locations out here, but there's a good bit north before you load. Yeah. It's about where the rocks have loaded before you hit the "you cannot go further, turn back" message. You can see there's a wolf down there. There's another ogre further down the hill. I think over there? No, that's just a rock. good time to show the health regen. Slow but steady. Yeah, it does appear to be vanilla, though, because none of the mods that I've ever installed mentioned anything about shivering in the cold areas. I think it's so subtle that I didn't notice it until I stopped and was looking down. And then I thought, it's the kind of jittering that I'd assume with like a bug if the animations are a bit off, but not, because I got into a not cold area and it stopped. Ah, right, Sinkertor. I can't enter this because I think it's a main quest dungeon, but the exterior is huge. Like, there are like 8 ledges or something out here. I forget where I was going to stand. I might have taken a wrong turn on the path, not gonna lie. I think I took a wrong turn at some point. I missed the fork. Ah, here it is. Yep, so Lipsand Tarn is the one I wanted to show. The reason being because there's 3 ceiling traps and 1 floor trap all right here that I have not seen anywhere else. Yeah, so here the ceiling comes down, 1 more the floor comes up. Total vampires. Ah, yeah. So these stairs, normally as soon as you enter, these stairs retract. So you're kind of stuck down there until you find the switch. But you can also do what I'm doing and jump across, although you have to jump all the way around. So if you mess up once... I remember messing up at like this one over there, and it was just, that was annoying. I don't want to risk triggering traps. I have no idea how much damage ceiling traps will do. Because, like, with the spike traps that go up to the ceiling, when it goes up, there's a hollow space there, so I assume it's just I take damage from the spikes if I touch them, otherwise I survive, but there's no space to, like, hide there with the ceiling traps, so I don't know if getting crushed will just instantly kill you or not, and I don't want to find out. And spring chop worthy. And you can see Carl too. But yeah, to give you an idea, we are way over here, and we start over there at Bruma. So it's a very long path. Also, on this path is... it might be further down, and I'm not going to pass it on the way back, but the Nern Stone. So I got the Warrior Stone, which gives me 10% magic resistance, and I was expecting a Nern Stone to just be the 13 birth signs, not the planet itself, so I don't have enough fame to activate it. I don't know how much fame I'll need, I did not look it up. But I have marked it, and it's now the third mark. And I guess when I'm at like the next divisible by 10 points of fame, I'll go back and check. Alright, the sword mod, it adds a bunch of real-world swords, so they're all pretty thin by game standards. They seem to be like of par for the tier. So this one deals, it's two-hander, of course, but it deals the same damage as a longsword of the highest tier, so deals the same, has the same base damage as Goldbrand. And that's the case for most of them. Most of them are just two-handed bastard swords with the damage of longswords. Then there's one that's actually a great sword, it's a Zweihander, and that has Claymore stats. And then there's like an arming sword and a warhander, they're both one-handers. They seem to be fairly balanced, except for one aspect, and that is the weight. 20 bowls. You know how much Goldbrand weighs? 104 bowls. Like, yes, longswords were this light in real life, but in the game this is completely unbalanced, but fortunately it's not game-breaking. They're way too light for what they do. That said, with the mod installed, you can buy them at a fighting chance in Imperial City. All of them at once. And I'm blanking on the mod name, so forgive me if you wanted to install them yourself. Probably something like realistic or medieval swords. One of the two words in the title. Yeah, I kept it unenchanted because I have an idea of what enchantment to use, but I kind of want to have to use spells against ethereals. That's a little bit more challenging to know I have to weapon swap. Instead of just swing my sword at everything and everything dies. Which is kind of the case with Goldbrand or Umbra. Alright, so the weird thing about Umbra has 90 bowls, but it's like 7 more damage than Goldbrand. Lighter and deals more damage, and the enchantment is, I don't know, because Goldbrand has 25 points of flame damage and Umbra has nothing to increase his damage, so I'm not actually sure how that plays out. Like, I don't know if the flame damage gets multiplied by power attack and sneak attack multipliers. If it does, Goldbrand is definitely a stronger sword in the game, but if it doesn't, then it's kind of a toss-up, isn't it? Because then the light attacks on Goldbrand would be stronger enchantment, but the heavy attacks would be stronger on Umbra if the enchantment doesn't get multiplied. Yeah, I can see on the compass, but I want to see if the path leads to it, because the path often does. Not always, but often. Looks like this is one of those times where it does not. Or does it? This clearly goes to the main road, so I'll get that mapped out first. Auto mapper go! I choose you! Oh. Ends. Not even a single level of athletics for running across half of Cyrodiil. Alright, now does this lead to the cave? Kind of does. Path breaks apart very quickly. Yes, combat music. Who's following me? Ah, there you are. Strawberry. Guess I'll just go straight for the cave now. I don't think the path leads to it. Bruma Cave. That's interesting. I have yet this first cave I found that was named after its place. There is a path that leads to it, and I just completely missed the fork, didn't I? Where does this go? Oh, it's a broken path. No wonder. Would have run right by the fork. Just looks like any other patch of ground. Alright, standard procedure when entering any dungeon. Especially for the first time. Is to mark and recall, fourth mark. And make a hard save. And we can continue onwards. Yeah, so this buff is Lucky Star, and that is light the same radius as a torch, which is less than candlelight, because with candlelight, I kept arguing like the entire cave the first 3 steps I move in. Because detection in vanilla does not care about what walls are between you and the enemy. It just doesn't. So pull half the cave with candlelight. This is the same radius as a torch, which I don't think causes the same problems. And then I just got Fortified Luck and Reflect spell, so it's more useful than just a light spell. Without being overly expensive. I wonder if there's any humans in here. Wait, really? This leads to someone's basement. That's why I should buff up again. Wait, is this guy from... Aha! How interesting. You don't know anything about these yet, because we haven't started the main quest, but you know who they are. Is this really... Is there no... Oh, there is. There's no ladder, though. I don't know if I should go up there or not. Let's do it, see what the consequences are. Oh, this is stealing. That's honestly surprising. I can just take all this stuff. Oops. Holy cow. And so I was expecting that. At all. Are you Drill?
Good afternoon.
Oh, you're Elder Dark.
You have the hands of a healer.
Thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment, but yeah. Master of Restoration. Okay, that handles that. Now where the heck do I want to go next? Ah, right, before starting the quest. I should probably get to that.
Good to see you.
So I think I'll run up to Frostcrag first, and yes, run, not teleport. And then I may as well use the teleport pads in Frostcrag. So otherwise, what good are they for if I never use them? I think what we're about to get would have been my main weapon if I had not installed this mod. Now I'm not so sure. Because what we're gonna get will be a one-hander, and there weren't that many one-handers that I think I'd be fine wielding for like 200 hours in this mod, though. There are like 2 one-handers, one's a blunt, one's a blade. There are like 5 two-handers, I think. Not sure if I want to bring Goldbrand or Umbra with me. I'm not really going to be bringing Black Soul. Well, I do have one for the quest. I don't want to get that filled, that's for sure. Oh, that's a no to Umbra. Don't want to get it accidentally filled. I could bring Goldbrand. I should have incorporated Fortify Speed into one of my spells. I'm not sure which spell, but one of them. Where did I put them? Normally store unenchanted gear down here. They're not armor, but I'm just scrolling through to... There they are. Alright, so these are all the mod-added ones. As you can see, they are all incredibly light. Here's the one-hander. Actually, I might use this. I'm looking at it. $49 is... what's that relative to? That's about Daedric Long. Oh no, that Daedric Longsword's not at 125. I should compare that. It might be short sword damage, or... yeah, I'm gonna have to repair a few things before I can really compare. So it's either Ebony or Daedric here. But it's obviously not highest tier. Yeah, same as a Daedric short sword. And then the Bastard swords are like 2 higher than the longsword and are... okay, time to get the Daedric Claymore repaired as well. Yeah, lower than the Daedric Claymore, higher than the longsword is what the Bastard swords are. Except for the Zweihander, which looks to be higher than the Daedric Claymore. Okay. Yeah. I'll equip unequip Spellbreaker so I can block. Ooh. They also all come with sheaths. These. Except for the Warhammer, I think. Probably cast the light spell. And the Zweihander just... so these two don't come with sheaths. This one's a proper Claymore. Yeah, you can get this sword from Ward House too, so it's quite the realistic one. The one I'm using is the E-type. You'll see that plenty. The back sheaths. But the unfortunate part with back sheaths, which we won't encounter to the first person, is that animation doesn't account for them at all, so it just clips straight through. E-type I actually like quite a bit. This is a lot like the longsword, I think. Reminds me a bit of a longsword, I think, that the Warden uses in For Honor. Well, similar to something you can make in For Honor. Blade-wise, anyways. The guard's not something you can make in For Honor. I don't think it's there. And the B-type is similar. The handles on each are very similar. Here, if I can just... the handles are very similar, it's just a little bit there for the... I didn't get 2 for the B-type. The C-type starts to get a bit ornate with the red handle and the... I don't know if that's like flanged or flared or whatever you call it. It's pretty nice though. And this one's the most ornate because it has a jewel in it. And if not for that jewel, I might actually be using this one. Because this is a really good blade and handle shape to me. It's just that jewel kind of ruins it for me. And so you can buy all these swords at Fighting Chance in the Imperial City. And Warhammer. Same place too. Yeah, as you can see, Goldbrand is 58, but that weight difference is immense. Yeah, same base damage, so it's quite something. And then we have Umbra, which is 65, and even lighter. So I don't know if Goldbrand's heavy or normal for its class. I don't know. We do have reason to use Marin's Razor now, though, because Vanilla Combat Enhanced actually changes the stealth attack multipliers between the different weapon types. So it's no longer just ×6 for all weapon types. It's ×7 is the base, then I think it was like ×12 for short swords, then ×14 for daggers, and it's ×4 for bows, and still ×1 for two-handers. Which means that this dagger here should deal more damage with a sneak attack than any other one-hander. Here we are, the other mod I installed. It was a little bit like cheating because it's 6 items instead of 5, but there's potentially some alternate armor we could use. I don't know when I'd end up using this, but I do like it. It was like Ranger Shroud armor, which I cut out the Ranger when I enchanted it. So this just takes a bunch of different meshes from vanilla, just puts them all together, make a new outfit, and then retextured them. It doesn't really give off a Ranger vibe, it's too black for that. But if it were more like lighter browns and maybe some greens, it would definitely be Ranger. Yeah, the face mask takes up its own slot, which is a little bit broken because that means I can actually wear it with the sallet and have that. I can wear it with any headpiece. I don't have... What? Oh, okay. Particle effects from the hood. I thought it was just like the physics here bugged out and everything went flying. That would have been very dismaying. You have any idea how hard it is to actually set things right in Oblivion. And then, even with the open face helmets, I can get a little bit closer to closed face using this mask. Stat-wise, I get an extra 100 magicka from it, because it has 45 magicka on it. It feels a little bit like cheating, so I don't use it. I don't know if I want to have Goldbrand with me. I do. And Umbra. Just in case you never saw Umbra. Shape-wise, it's probably one of the more realistic ones in the game. So pretty broad and seems a little low poly. And I think that's because this is identical to the Ebony Longsword from Morrowind, which I haven't played, but that's what I read on UESP. It also doesn't have a sheath. One of the very few weapons in the game without a sheath. Goldbrand's weaker, but damn, does it fit the color scheme of Ebony so much more. That's what I was saying, it's like a 7-point difference in the base damage, but this has 25-point fire damage. So it's hard to say what's actually better in practice. I'll ask you now, Goldbrand or the Bastard Sword? I will let you decide which weapon I use. Well, for this upcoming quest. Weight-wise, that's probably fine to just carry it as is. Don't know why I had tongs, but I don't anymore. either the Bastard Sword or Goldbrand. Get some extra time to decide because I'm gonna go sell the Shadow Banish. Is it mead or wine? I don't know, Shadow Banish vintage. It's appropriately nighttime. How nice.
Back again, I see. Welcome back to the Walnut Inn. Looking for a room? Or did you have any more Shadow Banish wine for me, perhaps?
I have more wine.
You have more? Amazing! Well, as promised, your finder's fee once again.
I think she only bought one.
You have more? Amazing! Well, as promised, your finder's fee once again. Remember me if you find more Shadow Banish wine.
Like the black bows, I have to sell them. Alright, did I ever mention that? Back then I'm a knight errant now. Forget, I think I did it on stream, which is why I didn't mention it. But you know, I went with Rizoga and investigate the orc down here in Leyland. Then we got access to the White Stallion Lodge, because we're part of the order now. Yeah, the Count takes, the black bows are worth 70 septims, and the Count of Leyland will buy them for 100 septims per bow. But you have to sell them one at a time, just through dialogue like the wine there. They are just two. We have Goldbrand, which I have right now, or the Bastard Sword. Those are your choices.
You have the hands.
Hi there.
I'm not sure what to expect from such a joke either. Alright.
I hope I can help.
Yeah, you're Referral Vakana.
Whatever you say.
What can I do for you? Well met. Welcome to the Bloated Float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil. There's a room, all right, and a fine room it is. Yours for the night for only 10 gold. A wise choice indeed. You've never had a night's rest like this, I assure you. The room is down below deck. It's the door on the left. Farewell.
Good evening.
Alright. On the left. Okay. Be a lot of rooms then. Probably ceiling. Yeah, it's this one. I feel like these, because they were off. I don't recast them now. I don't know, maybe like sleep for an hour or two, I might still have them. Yeah, the reason I consume the Restore Magica potions is to make this buffing go a bit faster. I've gotten used to it. Oh, an experience like you've never had before, for sure.
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands. What?
Just a passenger.
I was told there are only 2 others on board. I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she has the owner. So that leaves you. Now I'll ask again. Who are you?
Don't you remember me, your old pal?
There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater Brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky. When we formed the Brigands 3 months ago, I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits. So stop telling lies and tell me what you're doing here. Then perhaps my sword can find the words that your mouth cannot.
Let's see. Ah, you seem to have a unique cross. I'll take that. Not seem to maintain his weapon all that well if it's 87 durability. Or his armor. Wonder if this will pass me off as one of them. Probably not. I don't think there's a disguise system in this game. Alright, now what was that note? Lynch, your instructions are to make your way to the bottom deck of the ship and secure all of the rooms there. Make sure you don't disturb Minx. She's to be left alone to do her assignment. Remember, after the ship is scuttled, we'll meet back in Referral in 3 days. Make sure you just store this note after you memorize it. Hello.
About time someone showed up. Thank you for freeing me. I'm Grumman Grommarad, the bloated float's bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours. I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship. They took myself and Ormel, the float's owner, hostage and put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear.
Good, because I
I'm
can't
used
protect
to
you.
dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves.
I'm the other way. I'm not used to dealing with drunken louts, but I'm most certainly capable of dealing with armed thieves.
Go ahead. Well done. Sorry, I don't talk such rot. Not... That's just... Really? I accept. I have no choice. What nonsense. That's just... Really? Interest... Whatever. Sorry, Not now. Not later. Not... That's just stupid. Well... No, I don't talk such rot. Remarkable. Don't... That's just stupid. The float has 3 decks. This deck is the inn deck. The next level up is the tavern deck. And then there's the top deck. If you're an alchemist, the main ingredient is a good place to shop.
Odd thing to mention during a hostage situation. Alright.
We rarely get real trouble here. The watch puts a stop to rough stuff damn quick. I'm mostly ornamental at the bloated float. Makes folks happy.
Explains why you're not that well equipped to deal with these guys.
All I know is there seems to be 4 of them.
3 now.
They blindfolded me before they put me in here, so I didn't see much. Good luck. You'll need it.
Start recasting while I'm here. I'll last for a bit longer, but it hurt.
Oh, there. Where do you think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. I wasn't to be disturbed. Lynch set you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine? What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. Something isn't right here. What happened to Lynch? You? You bested Lynch? I always knew he was out of practice. Oh, well, I suppose it's up to me to do his job for him as usual. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Oh, that's your ancestor. Oh, that's right. This isn't enchanted. Hello.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Ebony longsword and another unique cuirass. Right. Guess he tells me that this place is secure then. Alright. Any other places? Oh, we are genuinely at sea. We're very genuinely at sea. I am super curious about jumping off deck. No idea what that'd do. No, honestly though, I want to try jumping on top and across the other side, but... What? Oh, that's what's blocking. Oh, looks to be an invisible wall. Alright, let's carry and leap across then. Refuse to use the doors. I will do things my own way. Literally cannot. Cannot jump overboard. Cannot jump that high. Fine. Do things the normal way.
Good evening.
Yes, hello.
What are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet?
I'm awaiting
Orders?
orders.
Celine didn't tell me about this, and I don't remember her taking on someone else to help us find the Golden Galleon. When did all this happen?
3 days ago.
Damn that woman. She promised a 4-part split when we recovered the Golden Galleon. She never said anything about splitting it 5 ways. She said when we got back to the safe house in Breville, we would divide the loot after she fenced the damn thing. Do Lynch and Minx know about this?
Lynch and Minx are dead.
Well, since they're out of the way, if I kill you, that means Celine and I split the take 2 ways. This heist is getting better and better. You're pathetic.
Hope we don't fall off deck. Good for you. Yo.
Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel. But I'm not moving this hulk an inch until Ormill is safe.
Fair enough.
I thought I heard an Imperial woman's voice while I was blindfolded. Other than that, I don't know much more about her. Be cautious. Their leader sounds dangerous.
How'd you get in here?
Took the key from Wrath.
I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you? We made a solemn pact not to let anyone else join the gang. I can remember it clearly, even though it was...
3 months ago?
What? Can no one in this gang keep things secret? I suppose you think you know why you've taken over the bloated float as well. How did you know about that?
Wrath told me.
No matter. Once I've taken care of you, we'll scuttle the ship and be off to our safe house. No one will find us there.
You mean in Breville?
Again, you have surprised me with your knowledge of our operation. I suspect Lynch didn't check all the inn rooms before we departed.
That's the whole reason you're in
You
this
must
mess.
have been hiding down there and made your way up here. How did you get past Minx, Roth, and Lynch?
I killed all of them.
Impossible. You defeated the 3 of them alone? I'm humbled by your skill, and fear that assaulting you would lead to my own quick demise. Please accept my surrender. Here's my blade. Please, no treasure is worth my life. The bloated float is yours.
Want someone with some wits.
I've already surrendered. What more do you want?
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. I feared that I'd be thrown to the slaughterfish.
So about that bed.
You've already got the room. It's down below deck. Now that she's surrendered, please escort her to the last room on the inn deck. We'll lock her in there until we arrive at port. I don't wish to get underway until Celine is safely... If you get Selena safely locked up, I can tell you all I know. I won't feel safe until you do that.
It's true. She is in violation
Many
of OSHA.
thanks. I'm preparing the ship for her return.
Good. I'll take the prisoner down below deck and get here. Yeah. Probably not. Probably in here, right? No? Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, as you can see, you have to fall asleep at this exact inn in order to get the Blackwater Blade. Which I would never have thought to even do this. Ever. Like, when would I be in the Imperial City District? When would I need a bed here? Yeah, it's a different model than the normal one, and obviously higher stats. 56 to the 50. Yeah, this is Daedric longsword quality.
Now that Celine is locked up safely below, I think we can all breathe a little easier. I can't thank you enough. Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit since I leaked the story. Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks. Celine no longer holds the bloated float. Once we get to the Imperial City, I intend to make sure she is prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
That sounds very much like a high elf.
Please, go get some rest.
I talked to Helmsman before. Sleep.
Many thanks. I'm preparing the ship for her return. Thanks again for helping us. I'm sure Ormil will reward you appropriately.
Yeah, like, what are the odds you'd actually start this naturally? I had to have read about this and had to have done this on my own volition. There's no way I would have started this one just al natural. There goes the buff.
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine. The authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here, of course.
450. That's nice.
Yes, the float is quite a vessel, don't you think? The only functioning tavern and inn on the water in all of Cyrodiil. Bought it maybe 10 years ago when it was decommissioned. Had to gut the whole thing to make room, but kept it seaworthy. All the furnishings were built inside the ship, since they were too big to be carried on board. Spared no expense. Farewell, my friend.
Yep. Maybe a multi-millionaire, but I still have a sense of the economy. I still know 1,000 septims is a lot. Not a lot to me, but it's a lot to the economy. And if I'd not found those longsword mod, this probably would have been my main weapon for the rest of the playthrough. Maybe it still will be. What is it? Wait. Less than Goldbrand, but it does deal less damage. It's also less damage because no fire. Right. So now, do one of two things. Either go and turn in Tears of the Savior and the Recommendation down south in Breville and Leowen, or I can go start doing these Daedric Shrine quests. Given the time of day, I think the Shrine quest would be more interesting. That was for Black Soul Gems, Nern 1, and the last dungeon we're in. We're gonna have to hoof it. Actually, no, wait. Landmark. Landmark teleport. I forgot about that. I'm not gonna store the leather curl. Store that. I'll keep Blackwater Blade on me. Are and now Vermina. Alright, let's save before we start this. Who the heck knows what'll happen.
We meet again, mortal.
Again?
For we have met before, whether you know it or not. When you mutter in your sleep, you speak to me. When you waken wet with sweat, you've just left my house. I dwell in your dreams. I savor your nightmares. Now you will serve me. The wizard Arkfeld has the orb of Vermina, snatched from the dreams of my followers and dragged into the waking world. Travel to his tower and retrieve my orb. Take care, though, mortal. In my orb, Arkfed has found more than he bargained for.
How far away is that? Oh, not too far. Huh. Any loot in the exterior, though? Also, what's up with this stuff? Well, I'm going to that room afterwards. That's for damn sure. Now, see, I remember the Vermina quest in Skyrim was alright. Dreamwalker Potion was neat. For the time travel, I guess. I remember the one in Oblivion being super trippy. This is not how I remember it starting, so I don't know if I'm misremembering the quest. was loot outside. 2 whole septums. I'm rich. Alright, I'm really curious to see if there's more up top, but probably not. I don't see a normal way up there, so I doubt they put something there. We, of course, have a modded way to get up there. Alright, and good. Seems nicely lit enough. It'll be even more lit once I have enough magicka for the lucky star. I think I've got... I know I have volume 4 of this, but probably have volume 2. Ooh, looks like we have the full collection here. Had I remembered right? Let me think, is there anything else weird here? No? Seems normal-ish. Hi there. Miss. Alright, let's just paralyze all of you. The only time I take a lot of damage is when they have reflect damage on them, because I apparently deal a shit ton. That huge chunk, I think like 80% of that chunk missing from my health right now is just from one power attack getting reflected. That's like a partial reflect, probably like 10% or something. But, yeah. Let regen take care of it. Alright. Glad I have the light spell. I'm not sure if I'd be able to see otherwise. Oh yeah. I take a lot of damage. Yep. It's another clan fear. Do not like fighting clan fears. Alright. You're probably weak to Volt. Or not, that's a lot of HP. And you're dead. Alright. Oh boy, 2 ways to go. This way? Hi? Okay. And where's the other door lead? Okay. Alright. More Daedra. Ah, great. Storm Astronauts also have reflect damage. Forgot about that. Okay. Sitting it. I can jump on it. Well, hello there, Storm Astronaut. Allow me to stab you. And this leads to all of changes. Oh boy, decisions. It's just normal sized silverware. Wait, what? Oh my god. Why is the door tiny? Chest? More is hidden in this room. I think I'll head to the Oasis. The other way and not through the tiny trapdoor. Uh-huh, you call this an oasis? Seriously call this an oasis? I know I can jump down there and survive, but I don't think I'm supposed to. Alright. Seems better. Actually leads to a normal door. There's no Oblivion music either. told you this quest was trippy. Hi there. You have buck damage? Kinda seems like you did. Alright. Oh, 3 ways. Default. Wait, what? Oh! This thing's shooting spells at us. That seems like the right way, so it's just also the wrong way. Oh, it might also be the right way. Okay. Tell me it's a repeat of the last room. No, there's a lightning thing in here, but what? My explorer instincts are telling me to not go the right way, so I find every nook and cranny first, but I can't tell which way's the right way. How can I go the wrong way? Hello? Oh, this is probably the wrong way. I assume it'll be the last door I find. Oh. Oh. Okay. A chest for your psychological trauma. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I knew that happened. Magic community is so nice. Hello. Oh, there's more ways to go in this room. One of these is probably a door right behind. Yeah, wall right behind a door. Just waiting for one of these walls to not actually be a wall. It's just there visually. Like I just run into it and go through. Waiting for that to happen. I'll cast. Right, there's the zombie down there. That's an odd sound. hear this sound every day. Come on, Punch. Give it your best shot. That's a lot of charge. Wow, this must... Jeez. That is a lot of charge. How many uses does it get? I'm to find out if I even have the souls for it. Oh, wow, this has maybe like 40 swings or so. Uh-huh. Reminds me of that well in Shaden Hall. Alright. Besides being concerning, they just get a lot of more flesh. Huh. There's no world so great as the world of the mind. There's no voyager so well traveled as the traveler in the land of dreams. There's no abyss so deep as the well of terror that lies within each of us. I have plumbed its depths. I have seen the unthinkable. I am unafraid. Even death's boundaries do not confine me. I am the lord of limitless space and the master of place and time. Through doors of sleep, the universe lies waiting for me. I will no longer wait for my dreams to carry me worlds away, to unknowable deeps, to unspeakable vastness. I shall dwell in the house of Ermina forever, the orb my companion. There's no compass to my destination, no end to my journey. My mind is the eternal voyager, fearless and wild with wonder in the halls of horror. I have to wonder if I should kill him here or not. Alright. See what consequences that have. Wait, what? What? Just outs. Alright. Now, the crystal ball's the orb? Hold on, let me pull that. I want to see if the orb was actually there. It is. think I should kill Arkfed again, or just leave him to live? I'm not sure which one's a worse fate, because maybe he wakes up and everything's fine. Or maybe he stays asleep in Vermina to be tortured forever. Or maybe I just kill him. In which case his soul will go to Vermina anyways. Guess it doesn't really matter then. Okay. And off to the Allied Ruin. Yes, hello. I'm here. An ogre. As you can see, combat goes a lot faster now. I just gotta recast the buffs, go a little faster. Alright, and then we do procedure. A fourth mark. And a hard save. On our way. Are we fighting creature? That still doesn't tell me if there's any undead in here or not. Rats can coexist with a lot of things. Oh, they're Welkenstone. I think I have close to 400 of them. Hi there, rat. Where are you? There you are. There's another rat. Oh. Huh. Can't tell if that was supposed to flatten me or if it's supposed to take me up and then flatten me. Oh, you can't open the gate. How cute. Now, who else has seen me through a wall? Ah. Oh, it's either a vampire or a bandit. Can't really tell here. Right, so there's airspace here. Exactly supposed to be here though. Why was it locked? Hello. Saved you. Okay, the normal bandits. already out of charges again. Oh, 90 block. Cool. Oh, I did not need that repair hammer. It's just dead weight. Value either. So you want an archery duel? Oh, don't flee. Just got my bow out. Alright, let's just switch there. Where else is there switches? Oh, okay. There's the rat. And the mud crab. Vulcan stone. And a dead end, it seems like. How could I jump up there? Can't quite jump from here because I'm sliding. Alright, almost got it. Oh, it's only half of them? I guess this is the other half. Yep. Okay, I'm missing one.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Wait, are you above? You are above. Hi. Let's see. Where was it? What Zero Sum does? Hello. Maybe. You dropped your weapon. Didn't. Alright. Time to rebuff. Any other places I missed? I mean, I know I can jump back up there, but like... Okay, so without some acrobatic leapery, this would be a dead-end place. Then how am I supposed to go? Huh. I dare say I might actually have to do some acrobatic leapery. Yeah, I don't actually see a way through. Like, unless up there's like a hidden door or something. Well, that's a hidden door. No, is there a switch somewhere? Aha! And that way leads forward. Ah. The doors cannot hold me. Alright, let's see. Which door to take? This probably leads to the upper... Yeah, this leads to the walkway. Okay, so that... Alright. And this way. Oh, some undead. Oh, hello. So many welcome stones. Pick them up last. Look for loot and ways out. Instead of bedrolls, which makes me wonder where the undead came from. Have to check back in the underwater section then. Really up here. So it is. And I think that's all the welcome stones. Seems to be everything. Alright, and then there was this way. And more water. Many switches. Have to just dive into the water and explore, or hit the switches and see if I can do this normally. No idea. Oh, there aren't too many walls, so doing it... Alright, I'll try to do this the acrobat's way. Hi there. Hi there, Lich. Alright. So I guess I have to jump back. Because I assume one of those switches actually opens up the regular door. There's 3 doors here, 4 switches, so one of them has to open up the passage. Or we could go through that hole in the water. Oh yeah, that's... They instantly go back up. Or do they? Maybe it's a puzzle. Also, I have buffs to reapply. Maybe it's one of those puzzles where, like, it closes the adjacent ones. Yeah, like, changes which ones are up. Oh, there's actually 4 doors here. I might have to solve this to open up the hidden door over there, but... I think before I try to brute force that puzzle, I will explore the water. Oh, songfish. Hi. And this here leads to... Aha! Alright, looks like I probably do have to solve the puzzle then. I gotta go back through, because I'm not sure if I can jump back up. Almost. Alright, there we go. I think I'll try to reset it. Reset? Looks like it did. Yeah, it's a reset. Oh, okay. Jumping out of the water is tricky. Okay. That did not do it. Really? Makes me wonder if there's some kind of book or something I'm supposed to find. I don't know. Well, it's not the Nord type of puzzle where they put the solution right next to the puzzle. That wouldn't really be a puzzle. the first raises the third, lowering the third raises the second. Oh, which one would raise the first as a side effect? I don't think any of them do. A second one and change the first, okay. Alright. I've just been trying to solve this puzzle here. Because I can jump across here. I can jump through here, but there's this hidden wall right here. You can see that isn't open. I don't see a switch here, so I think I'm supposed to solve the puzzle. So what you've missed is me trial and erroring the puzzle. Yeah, not going too well. That should end up raising the second. It does. Alright, nope, not that. Here's the last one. Or the second. Oh, it still raises the third. Like, they all raise the... The heck, man? Like you're supposed to jump around them. Okay, is it just trying to reactively close them just goes in circles? And if I close the third, it will raise the second. So... Why don't you, like, force the second open now as a side effect? Not really seems to be the answer. I am rather stunned with this. Doesn't seem like there's too much left, though, of the area. Like, it doesn't seem like there's another load zone after this puzzle. It seems like it's just a lich and then maybe some loot at the end. what? What? Get it open now. Well, as payback, let's see about just sniping your ass. And I'll just go straight for the bush then. Oh, that race not a summon? Is it Doomray? Why did the door open this time, not... Eh. Oh well. Puzzle's not really solved, but have the door open. That's something. There'd be something here. Maybe something would appear. Nay. Alright, and that's it for the rune then. Okay, back to Vermina. I don't think I'll really bother enchanting, recharging the Blackwater Blade. Absorb Fatigue, I could use that to put people into a coma, but that's only if I'm using Magicka Rejection. Even then, it costs so much charge. And without a charge, it still hurts ghosts, so much reason to charge it then.
Is returned, and Arkfed will live out the rest of his days in nightmare. It is fitting. You have proved yourself mortal. It is fitting as well that you should bear my token.
Oh, a staff. I'll probably never use this, except for now. I'm trying it out. Get corruption for 30 seconds. Now I have no idea what this does. Like, Like, maybe this is what I did in vanilla, but I have a feeling Lame changed it, and this is not a helpful description. Obviously needs a target. Alright, that's that. What's the time? 2:06 a.m. Which means it's also time for, I think, summoning Mafala? One of them requires you to be between midnight and dawn. Right. Where are you? Probably Mafala. Hello. Just be clear that. Yep. I found my way here.
Call me web spinner. Pluck but a single thread, and the weave unravels. In Blinker's Way, two families, Nord and Dunlop, live in perfect harmony, but beneath the surface lurks the secret seed of strife. Kill the leaders of the two families, plant evidence to implicate the other family as the killer. And don't get caught. Be cunning. Don't spoil my scheme. And don't die. That would spoil everything.
Alright, this is going to be interesting. I feel like I should take Mirren's Razor with me. That would be some guaranteed kills, but at the same time, Blackwater Blade should probably do just fine. I'm allowed to... If I am to allow no one to see me, then I'd probably want Predator. Or Shadow Shape. Or even Shadow. Yeah, hard to say. If I want Chameleon or Invisibility more. Hello. Ah, it's a book. Okay. Now, I could kill everyone in the village. That would do something. But the safe way to kill the leaders. But that wouldn't leave anyone left to fight each other, right? Excuse me.
Welcome to Bleeker's Way, stranger. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about this place?
Many years ago, this town was settled by Ulf the Bleeker. Soon after, Reno Dalvalu and his family arrived. Kroll Ulfgar and Niven Dalvalu lead the community and have done so for many years.
What can you tell me about each of them?
He leads the Ulfgar clan. He is slow to anger, but fierce with his axe. All the clan values his leadership and judgment. He leads the Dalvalu family. He is a wise man and a powerful wizard. Be seeing you.
Alright. So, what's the time? 3:45, so I have a few hours to do this. Oh, if only I had a dagger. I do have a blade of oil, but I don't know if it's good enough. Because I just remembered that daggers get like double sneak attack bonus. So like instead of times 14, I think it's like times 24 if you attack a sleeping target with a dagger. The blade of oil is weak. But not too weak. Dagger. Alright, that's that for there. Alright, where's the roll guy? Ulfgar family's house. Roll Ulfgar's house. Fell down to the other floor. Alright. Take your key. I think you're fine out here. I don't want to see my handiwork after the fact, but oh well. Ooh, crap, where was the house? Relocked? It's interesting. I'll take your iron short sword too. That's mine.
You have the hands of a healer. These are troubled times in Bleaker's Way. What do you want?
I'd like to report a murder.
Kroll Ulfgar has been murdered and the Dalvalu are responsible. They will pay for their treachery, the wretched Dunmer. Dalvalu has been murdered and we have been accused of the crime. Bastard elves, that they would dishonor us in this way. Farewell.
Are you? No, you're not dead.
Why won't you
Oh, one Nor's dead.
You pathetic worm!
Oh, the Dunmer win. That's unfortunate. I'm not particularly fond of Nord culture or Dunmer culture, but if I have to pick between the two, I'd probably pick the Nords.
The Ulfgars are all dead. Whatever possessed them to attack us like that?
The Ulfgars are all dead. Whatever possessed them to attack us like that?
Oh, the deed's done. I got some iron weaponry out of it. Keep this. Store this for later. Yeah, fine iron longsword looks exact same as just regular iron. That's how these compare, so... The Blade of Woe is as strong as an iron short sword, so it's probably equivalent to a steel dagger, or something like that. Maybe a dwarven dagger at best. Oh, that's really weak. But apparently it's good enough to get the job done. Hi there, Wolf. Hi, Wolf. Bravo. Bravo.
Well done, little web spinner. Is there a prettier sight than friends at war? Take pleasure in the strife you have caused, mortal. Savor the divine essence of a well-spun plot. And here's a little needle to help you stitch your own tangled tapestries.
It was clearly a male voice, but Mephala has been referred to as a she here. Also, I clearly do not see boobs on Mephala either. Well, that's just stage appearances for you. They don't really adhere to genders. They're whatever the heck they want to be. Oh, I don't think that's stronger than Goldbrand. But that is not stronger than Goldbrand. That is weaker than the Blackwater Blade, even. Enchantments are kind of too. I mean, silence is pretty good, but I have magic immunity, so silence is pretty moot for me. And absorb health is alright. I know in Skyrim that if you kill people that are, like, really think highly of you, then it'll grow the power of the blade, but that's a pretty stupid way to get a good weapon. Oh no. Again. Well, I'll leave you with your Legion Cuirass. Actually, you know what? I'm never going to get another chance to get one of these. I have a Legion Cuirass already, but getting spares is going to be quite the ordeal. let's see. Namira Shrine is... where? Oh, it's way up north. I thought it was west. Oh. Know what this calls for? Landmark teleport. Alright, so... for Namira, I have to be ugly as fuck before she talks to me, and the only way to increase my ugliness factor is to drain personality. Which is why I made these uglification potions. I wonder, does it continually drain personality over those 12 seconds, or is it just 3 points and we're done? Let's see. Oh, it's 56 now. That seems to be pretty good then. I need to get it to below 20 before I am officially ugly. That is a constant drain. Good potions to brew. Exactly 20. See if this is enough.
Ah, much better. You repulse me now, at least to a degree. Others should find you foul, disgusting. Namira may be pleased. Approach the shrine. You stand on holy ground.
You dare approach my shrine, child of the light? You who walks this plain basking in the light of the warm, cruel sun? Prove to me that you deserve my favor. In anger, my forgotten have lived in peace for many years. They worship me from the dark, basking in their misery and filth. Now, though, some would seek to bring light to their darkness. Priests of Archay have intruded upon their squalor. I want you to help my forgotten kill these priests of the light. Cast this spell upon the priests. Allow my beloved forgotten to kill the interlopers. When this is done, I shall reward you for your efforts.
What is this spell? Hero's Shroud. But do you happen to know if the Ebony Blade can get stronger in Oblivion? If it involves killing your friends, I'm probably not going to do it. Probably. I could, like, raise the affinity of, like, bandits and stuff and kill them. But, yeah, I just don't know. Okay, where's the there's a brown bear. See another brown bear. Alright, let's see if I can land this shot. Oh, not enough lead. And I got the altitude right. Apparently not. Be too low. Or too high. It's arrows disappearing before I can really see it hit the mark. There we go. Only took like 5 shots. First try. Yeah, like Anga is normally, yeah, this stone block is normally like leaning on the door, preventing you from entering. So I'm glad we finally got to go in. Now then, oh right. I have to do standard procedure. And then here, I will put that in 2. And then I will put Superior Infiltrator. I'll find Predator wherever that is. We are. Alright, no lights. Remember that. Lights are not allowed. Also, I should recast the bus. One more buff, and then we move forward inside. It's really dark in here.
Arcade, protect me! By the light! No! By the light! Arcade! Arcade!
I think I should heal these guys. Oh, you're coming to me.
Arcade, protect me.
Should really find an upgraded version of Convalescence. Oh. Wow.
Arcade, bring light to the dark. Arcade, bring hope to the hopeless. Arcade, protect these souls.
Help us!
My God, no! Arcade, protect me! Die! Arcade!
Alright. Most of these priests will be dead soon enough.
By the light! By the light! No! Arcade! No! By the light! Arcade, protect! Save me, Lord! By the light!
I'll let them do their thing then. They're all dead. They don't need me to heal them. But I will loot their stuff. Carter's probably good for this. Now I had to make sure I don't miss anything. Are you fighting each other or what? Oh, they're fighting a lich. Plenty of loot around here. Seems close to here. Yeah, wager. I wager that's everywhere. Hi there. Oh, don't dodge. I've got like another minute on this night eye. Yeah. Let's restore my hotkey. Frozen movement. Combo isn't already swapped. Alright, lucky star.
You have cleansed my followers' perfect darkness. The forgotten are free to wallow in their
Stop
misery.
pumping me, bitch.
Take my ring. Let it bring pain to others who would wish it upon you. Namira blesses you.
And what does this ring do? Ah, this was left unchanged by Lame. Great. Reflect damage 10%, reflect spell 15%. I don't quite know what I'd swap that out with. Maybe Ring of Willpower? Yeah, I don't need the resist magic 8%, that's for sure, but willpower 8 points on self. That increases the magic regen. It's always a tough call, because... fine. I'll swap it. Alright, that guy's over. And that was all 3 of the shrines that I've found. So... I guess we'll go handle the Prevail recommendation. Huh. Interesting how the damages shake out. Alright, now I need to cast Restore Everything on myself. 5 points per. This'll be a while. Oh boy, still low.
Oh!
That was me. 6.
Oh!
Jeez, how high is my personality? 92. Alright, we're good. No longer ugly. Bye.
That's the best you can do.
Come on, let me block you. There's another one. There is! Almost succeeded with the back attack.
No one lives forever.
Oh, you got me.
Die, damn you.
As you can see, I take like no damage. I'm not finding ghosts anymore, so I suppose let's make use of Fatherless one. Yeah, I'm probably going to incorporate that into the name once I enchant this. I was thinking of just calling it the Type E, since this is the high quality steel bastard sword Type E. But Fatherless something is probably a lot better. I'll clear out the outer camp here. There you are.
Is the baby gonna cry? Show me what you've got. Today you die. Die, cur.
pathetic word.
Come on. Down you go, and you have a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna have to walk back home at this point. Getting over encumbered now is so rare. Alright, but... Oh. Ain't that nifty. No longer need those uglification potions, which were much more effective than I thought they'd be. Actually, do you want to see Frostfire Glade? Because I think it's in this section of Tamriel. It's northeasterly section, so I can probably more easily show it to you. Shouldn't be that far of a trek. I gotta find a separate storage place for all the clothing. I think that's just about everything. That's just a question if there are any jewelry that I want to use instead. I already have a Grand Ring. Am I actually using Grand Ring of Intelligence? No, it's Nihilism. Until I drop Skeleton Key, I'll need that. Not too sure if I want Chameleon, just because the visual effect on me makes it hard for me to see myself. Oh, that Ring of Skimming seems pretty awesome. Yeah, it's hard to say. Okay, 123. Oh, because all the iron gear. Should be like 80 or 70. It's all deposited. There we are. Oh, 60 bowls. Oh, that's pretty great. It's like so low on the... Such low encumbrance. Fantastic. Now then, let's make a fortify speed spell. See, how would 60 work? 66? I can kind of cast that. Alright. Any other effects to go with this? Maybe invisibility. Maybe. I guess I will start with invis. Self, and let's get it up to 60. 312 magicka. How's the 30-second variant work? 156, so I can cast that without buffs. I did save before I'm making this, so... Oh boy. Alright, I think warp will now replace standard buff. Holy crap. Alright, that's fast. 30 seconds too.
Oh,
Oh my god. I have to be really careful or I'll die. Oh, this is super fast. Oh my god, that was way too fast. Oh. Even looking... Oh my god, that stretches back so far. Oh my god, if this lasts 60 seconds, I don't even know. Oh, frick, that's fast. This isn't even full power because I have 95% spell effectiveness. How high? 394 speed. Alright. Oh my god. Holy crap, I can just run by enemies because I'm invis. much fall damage just from running downhill. Still don't know if 30 seconds is too long or too short. Oh, I dare say we'll get to Referral in record time. Who is this bandit fighting? Is it a mud crab? It's a mud crab. Now it's me. No, I do reflect damage, so if I really want to, I could just block you to death. But that's gonna be pretty long. Really long. Way faster if I just cut you down myself. I see you. Oh, he had a chameleon spell, not chameleon gear. How unfortunate. It's just stupid fast. Alright, time to reply buffs. Oh, this is the cave I've been to. Kinda want to make it 60 seconds. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. 90-something speed was unwieldy before the WASD. 400 speeds, totally more unwieldy.
What is it, associate?
Yeah, the 32nd version is called Warp. I think I'd be more aptly call it Wind Form. Because I become the wind. No.
Hello, Guildmate. Do you have the mage's staff, associate?
I do.
Ah, wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank you. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances.
And what's the spell? I don't think it tells me.
Travel to the Arcane University and speak with Martina Floria. I do hope our paths cross again.
Hello, Guildmate.
Alright, probably a ranged spell, probably illusion. Might have been Superior Rapture.
Did you hear that
What is it,
Falcar
Sarah?
left the guild?
What can I do for you? Good. Farewell, no doubt.
Keep.
Alright, so now to travel to Leowin, I guess.
Well met, Guildmate. I'm Fathis Aran, Count Braveel's staff wizard. I can teach you conjuration. Anything to relieve the tedium of castle patronage. Far be it from me to criticize my patron and sovereign. Braveel obviously flourishes under his wise and beneficent rule. Good day.
/S. Alright. Leowin. This is too ridiculous of a spell. Way too ridiculous. Hold up, there's some deer. All three of them with one spell. Fantastic. Just stand there. You can't even detect me. Also one of those weird cases where spell it says 30 seconds for both effects, but invisibility wears off before fortifies speed. Happened with Detect Life as well. Oh no. Okay. Not too much fall damage there. Alright, now's the time to do some rebuffing. Probably a mud crab, isn't it? Yeah, it's a mud crab. Oh boy. Alright, where did I need to? Alright, mage skill. Mage skill. There's mage skill. Where's that Khajiit the Alchemist?
Greetings, wizard.
I heard that one of the
Here you are.
You look like you've seen some travel.
That I have.
You found 5 of the tears? Fantastic. This turned out better than I expected. Perhaps a little bit of a bonus is in order.
Nice.
They're the pride of my collection. The tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
Where are they? Well, I assume they'll be displayed somewhere. I don't know if I'll update immediately or if I'll have to reload the area.
Hello, associate.
Salutations.
Hello, associate.
Alright, that was most everything I had planned for the stream. I guess we can go back to the Imperial City and turn in some statues for the collector. Otherwise, where's the Pale Pass? But I can save that for another time. Alright. So I could teleport to the city. Clearly an option. You know what's more fun? Running there at the speed of sound. The heck is the gate? There's a gate. I might as well swim there. This is truly an impressive spell. It takes 30 seconds pretty much to buy all of my buffs. First to happen immediately, then it takes like 28 or so seconds, maybe 30 seconds to 25 seconds or whatever. High 20s in the seconds. Get my magic back to recast the other two buffs. Genuinely fast movement speed. And to, unless I'm caught in those places, it is not open yet. Oh, it's night. It's so night.
Well met.
Well met indeed. I would like a bed.
Why, yes. I do have a lovely room available for a mere 40 gold a night. Are you interested?
I'm gonna rip off as far as inns go, but that's nothing to me.
Excellent. The room is on the floor upstairs, at the west end of the hall. I do hope you rest well. Goodbye.
Where was it? Here. And then we sleep for like an hour should do.
Fine greetings.
Okay.
What do I care? I'm saving up enough for some medicine. Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
That was next door. No, it's across the street. And that's... Okay, apparently... Oh, it's 7:45. I thought it would be 9. I did my math wrong. Oh, one thing to do. Run away! The kind of speed you'll never get in SO. I have to say, this speed is exactly what I put SO to. I'm back to it for a little bit. This is how fast you run. I wish I were kidding. This is how fast you run. And we just have freaking Oblivion. Goddamn speed boosts. As soon as I get these turned into Umbacano, I'll end the stream there. We'll handle the Pale Pass next time, and I'll just, find some more wilderness to explore. Oh, I can't jump on those. Come on, let me jump. Let me jump. Let me jump. Let me jump. Well, can't jump on those signs either. Hello there, dagger. Actually, I could explore the sewers underneath the city, because there's actually a very extensive sewer system underneath here that I've only ever really entered once outside of the main quest. There we are. Hello.
Good to see you again, sir. Shall I escort you upstairs to see my master?
Yes, please.
Very good. Please follow me.
Ah, the treasure hunter. Please, have a seat. Ah, yes. My treasure hunting friend. What can I do for you?
I have more statues to sell you.
Yes. Have you found another statue for me? Well done. Here is your payment, as promised. Yes. Have you found another statue for me? Yes. Well done. Yes. I am impressed. Only 3 more statues to complete the set. Keep up the good work, my friend.
Alright, that's probably it.
Goodbye.
I don't think I have any more statues. Nope, I don't. Alright. So then, that was a nice spell to have. I have to recast it fairly often though. I will call the stream here. Thank you for watching. I'll set up restream.io so we can move over to DLive without inconveniencing others.